Join me as I take on the challenge of saving lives while diving deep into the paranormal world. Can I handle both at the same time? I'm a medical professional with years of experience in emergency response and critical care. My background in saving lives has led me to encounter some of the most inexplicable and unexplainable phenomena, the paranormal. As a medical professional, I've faced numerous challenges that tested my skills, knowledge, and even my personal beliefs. I've had to work in high-pressure environments, making life-or-death decisions in a split second. There were times when I had to deal with patients who were beyond saving, and it was tough to accept that I couldn't do anything more for them. Those moments made me question everything I thought I knew about life and death. Some cases still haunt me to this day, like the time I had a patient who was in a coma and I was told to prepare the family for the worst. But I refused to give up. I kept fighting, and eventually, the patient pulled through. It was a turning point in my career as I realized that there's always hope, no matter how small. But there were also cases that left me with more questions than answers, like the patient who started recovering on their own, despite the odds being against them. It was as if an unknown force was at play, guiding the healing process. Those moments sparked my interest in the paranormal, and I began to wonder if there was more to life and death than what we can see and touch. One of the most intense experiences that come to mind is when I had to resuscitate a patient who had been clinically dead for several minutes. As I was working on them, I felt an unusual energy in the room, like someone or something was watching over us. It was a feeling I'd never experienced before, and it left me shaken. The patient ended up surviving, but I was left with a sense of awe and wonder. There was another case where I saw a patient's vitals stabilize on their own, despite the medication not having taken effect yet. It was as if the patient's body was responding to an invisible force. I couldn't explain it, and it left me with a sense of unease. But it also made me curious, and I began to explore the possibility of the paranormal influencing our physical world. The most intense moment, however, was when I witnessed a paranormal event firsthand. I was working the night shift in the ICU when I saw a figure standing in the doorway of one of the rooms. At first I thought it was a family member or another staff member, but as I looked closer, I realized it was a woman in a white dress, transparent and ethereal. She vanished into thin air just as quickly as she appeared. I was shaken to my core, and it took me a while to process what I had just seen. That experience changed me. It made me realize that there's so much more to life and death than what we can see and touch. It also made me appreciate the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. Looking back on my experiences, I realized that my work in saving lives has given me a unique perspective on the paranormal. It's made me understand that there's a connection between the physical and spiritual realms, and that our work as medical professionals can sometimes bridge that gap. So, if you've had any experiences with the paranormal, I want to hear from you. Share your stories in the comments below, and let's explore the unknown together. And if you want to hear more stories like mine, be sure to subscribe for more intriguing content. Thanks for watching.